Thank Namaste. Good morning, masters.
Deepa ma'am, you can start.
Can you hear me, ma'am? Can somebody confirm that you can hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Thank you. Okay, welcome. Namaste. Welcome to the masterclass. Thank you for taking time on your Saturday, which is especially a holiday for most of us. We could choose to do anything, but we chose to elevate our energies, enhance our knowledge, and get closer to meditation. So this is a great achievement, and I thank everyone to keeping me part of this particular masterclass. And it's a privilege to be hosting today, especially to one of my greatest friends, gurus, and guide, Chandra ma'am, who is going to be the speaker today. So what we will do, masters, we'll first do meditation for 30 minutes, and then we will move to hearing from Chandra ma'am on the topic about the four agreements, her expression among the four agreements today. Uh, to start with meditation, I'm sure most of you have been attending the 40-day meditation, the Sankalp program that is happening now. If not, if you're new for this particular program, so what we do is Anapanasati. It's a breath mindfulness meditation. What we are doing is we first sit comfortably, either on a chair or wherever on the floor, whatever gives you comfort. And then you clasp your fingers like this and place it on your lap. Cross your feet at the ankle. If you're sitting down, you don't have to worry about how you cross your feet. You're anyway crossing. Lagini ma'am, there's a picture that you show, if you can show that. So meanwhile, masters, my name is Deepa. I live in New
Madam, I
Jersey.
am sharing the PPT. 1 minute.
Sure. And I have been meditating here. I've been a student of Buddha CEO. Today, I'm a meditation coach, L1 meditation coach. And I practice meditation every day. Keeps me human, it keeps me more sane and more present. So it's a privilege to do service here. That also increases my attachment and relationship with meditation. So I do this with a lot of passion. And so are all the volunteers here in Buddha CEO. They're very passionate about what they're doing because they know the true meaning of meditation lies in completely, lies in service.
Madam, can I start? Can I share the PPT?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, ma'am. Please go ahead. Please start. Yes, dear masters. this is how we, we first sit. And before we start the Anapanasati meditation, masters, this is how we do the heart mind, the heart elevation process. It's a complete guided meditation. You can just see how it is, how you place your hands in your heart center, and you're listening to the heartbeat. How many times we do this, right? So you listen to the heartbeat and you completely surrender yourself and follow the guidance. Chandra sir has guided you in this particular track every bit of how to go about it, which will help you follow through and enter into a thoughtless state. So after this heart elevation, what we are doing is breath mindful meditation, which is when you sit comfortably, clasp your fingers, place it on your lap, and then you're observing your natural breath. Like you stand like a guard here and you observe how the air goes in and comes out, which we hardly do. We're all blessed in the whole act of breathing, right? So we observe and no forceful, breathing. It is the typical natural inhalation, exhalation process that you observe. And at one point, you can place your attention at the center of your eyebrows and I don't have to explain. You will automatically get into the quantum field, into a state where the thoughts are no more there. Even if the thought comes, you can still come back, observe your breath, and get back into and take yourself into the thoughtless state. This is a practice, dear friends. The more you keep doing that, the number of thoughts reduces, and you will train yourself in enjoying a calm, peaceful state with less thoughts or no thoughts. And that is where all the magic happens, which changes completely the way we see the world and which creates inner happiness. So let's get started, dear friends.
Dear friends, dear masters, with your specs removed, eyes closed, with your hands on your chest area, resting your attention on your heart center. Connect with your beautiful heart. With your attention on your heart center, with a slow, long, relaxing breath, can you feel your beautiful heart? Feel this seed of all emotions, nurturing all life. With its energies of love, compassion, gratitude. Can you recollect an experience from your past or from the vision of your future where you feel enormous love, joy, gratitude, or simply bring up an experience in the present, smelling a flower, playing in water, taking a walk in nature, helping somebody in need. Imagine and bring up that moment and feel that energy. Relive that moment and feel that energy. And allow yourself to spread that energy onto everything and everyone on this planet, or to someone who is in need, to help them heal, to help them elevate themselves. Where your attention goes, there your energy flows. We're all deeply interconnected. Hands comfortably rested in your lap. So you are normal, natural. Natural in-breath and the out. the energies of the group. When you observe your mind slowly playing in water, we're all deeply interconnected. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. We are in a powerful group meditation, harnessing the energies of the group. When you observe your breath, your mind slowly becomes empty. As the mind is becoming less and less of thought, calmer and calmer, allow yourself to experience that greater calmness inside of you, emptiness all around you. Be with your breath. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience emptiness, that calmness. emptiness is energy. This is the quantum field of energy. The field of limitless possibilities. The longer you stay connected to this emptiness, blackness of no body, of no thing, the more experiences you draw into your life. It is natural to have thought. When you recognize you are in thought, go back to observing your breath and allow yourself to slowly go into that emptiness, that field of light. We are less matter, more emptiness and energy. The longer we stay in the empty states of mind, the more you transcend your body. You go beyond matter. You experience emptiness and energy. Relax, dear friends. You planted seeds of possibilities. You primed your subconscious. Recognize that whatever you emotionally embrace is manifesting into your physicality. Be grateful for this opportunity to create. Be grateful for to everything and everyone who will help you to create this future. Your gratitude to your parents, teachers, mentors, family, friends, everyone in your life. To this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, to technology, all systems, governments, companies, to yourself, and to this intelligent quantum field for helping us experience, helping us create a new life. Gratitude moves us into coherence and helps us draw and create more. Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What have you experienced? Whenever you're ready, can you keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then you may open your eyes.
Welcome back, dear friends. Isn't that amazing? Thank you for the group energies. Very, very grateful. We'll listen to a great master, Chandra Sridharan ma'am. I'll give a quick introduction about her. Welcome, Chandra ma'am, to the masterclass. Chandra Sridharan, madam, is an associate coach trained by the Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation and a retired organizational network specialist from Magellan Health. Her life path is a beautiful blend of deep intellect and spiritual devotion, holding an MA in economics and commerce alongside a lifelong dedication to inner growth. Chandra ma'am's spiritual expedition began in childhood when yoga healed her asthma. Over the decades, she has lived across the globe, served as a leader, and is still serving for the Sri Satya Sai Center and immersed herself in the wisdom of J. Krishnamurti ji, Ramana Maharshi, and Sri Aurobindo. She is also a great public speaker, trained by Toastmasters International, and a passionate impressionistic painter. Chandra ma'am believes that our presence together is never a coincidence, but a reality created by a collective mind. Today, she will present her topic on my reflections on the 4 agreements. So I welcome Chandra ma'am, and thank you, Chandra ma'am.
Thank you, Deepaji. You are super generous and kind to me. That's great. I feel so reinforced. I am so in my highest form of energy now. Good evening and good morning, all the masters all over in India and in US and any other countries. You are all taking your time to come here. I am so honored to be here, though I am only a small part in this whole ocean of this Buddha CEO meditation thing. But I am trying my best to take some baby steps moving on. That is not for anybody, it's for my own growth. That's what, that meditation which made me cry today, because before that it was going on and off. I felt like I am started rehearsing my talk. No, that's not the thing. There shouldn't be any thought at all. I didn't want to control. Then later on, when Chandra Sir's voice started, just to get in touch with your, past life, that heart elevation thing, it really touched me with my husband when we talked together, that he said, you have to go into your own self, go do the deeper, go dig deeper into your spirituality. That's the one going to help you. Nothing else in this world going to help. You are on your own in your journey. He said it, I could hear it that moment. So I want to really surrender that speech, that tell him that I am opening my heart, my brain, thanks to this Buddha meditation. I am at Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation. Excellent process they are doing. And that is what I am going to give my pranams to it first. Then all my heartfelt, deepest gratitude and pranams to Pitama Patriji. I haven't seen him, but he has given me so much unknown energy which came into me when I saw his videos and listened to him. Very simple language, but beautifully he is enveloping everybody wherever he goes. That is the beauty of the great masters, greatest gurus. That's what he is. And I am giving my pranams to my Guru Sati Sai Baba to speak through me and give me and gratitude to him for sending me to the proper place so I can evolve. Today I have to actually give a big, best heart, deep, great, grandeur wishes to Indian Independence Day, because we are today here at this moment. The power of 15th August is here for us. This is our power of now for India. So each and every Indians in this country, we are all getting goosebumps. That I don't know, I haven't part of any of those celebrations, but I would really say that it's the greatest independence has happened this day. So many fathers, so many national leaders, led by Gandhi, and so many, even some of my family members, great-great-great-parents, they all went to the prison. They all did all kinds of non-violent things and got it. That was an excellent agreement. Whatever they say, independent, we need to get our own thing. That is the wonderful agreement which we feel. Today is such a connection. I felt it so good about, thank you Chandra sir, if you are there. You inspired me yesterday in that class for me in Sankalp, that it is blossoming, how they both are connected. After independence, we are on our own. It's a freestanding country. It's standing by itself. And so it gets all sorts of developments, economic, political, social, cultural, international. Globally, it's a spiritual country too. That is what we get it. That's why can't we do it, this agreements? This makes us all, if we free from all these things, we will be independent. Like each individual will be independent. That's the way I feel it. Because they are like putting us in prison. Why can't we talk some good, sensible words or impeccable words? This is absolutely going to free us from any of this fear or inhibition or avoiding some personalities that will happen. And why should I take everything to myself? This is me. It's a me world. I, me, and mine. I am the one doing everything. So everybody have to come into my world, my belief, my thinking. Why? That is the one. Another second one is imprisoning our freedom. And the third one, I feel, is the assumptions, taking assumptions. That is really, really the strongest one. We are all born with those qualities. We have so many goodness. We are born with that. But how this mindfulness meditation, such a blessing. It is the one makes you feel that you have to live in this moment. Life is given to you as a gift. Hold on. You are here. Just don't look at everywhere, but make your decision. Believe in yourself. Have faith in yourself. That is the way you should live. It's not living every day. We always say something. I go to the court and come back every day. Going to work and come back. We have some Tamil proverbs. That's what we used to say. That's not life. Life is to live emotionally getting strengthened and try to evolve yourself from where you are to what you are going to be. And I like that thing. We are getting some newest things, the happy things happened in the past and bringing it now and taking it to the future. It is not the subconscious bad elements. This is the way, the fourth agreement which says giving your best. That is the one giving us, encouraging and enforcing our energy and feelings. That's what's happening. So I feel India, how it is blossomed into a beautiful country, democratically free country, free enterprise economy. The same way I want to see each and every one of us can be blossomed if we have only all these agreements are placed in proper order and understood. Now I have to come to this gentleman, Don McGee. I really like his book because I'm not a book reader, but it's beautifully in simplest term, the lovely things of day-to-day life things he is talking about. He is bringing up, it's not a big philosophy or any scripture or anything, but it's beautifully how you have to talk and how the things are making your life miserable, the words you said. How it cuts the relationship, how it brings in divorce in the family, how it is breaking the national coherence or coordination between nations, how this is happening because of using a non-impeccable word. So then it comes to this, words according to him. He starts beautifully. I'm not following his book per se, but the front portion of it is his shows. It is giving about his spiritual aspect of that man. He believes in all those, the Tolic wisdom, the ancient, Mexican people, ladies and men, they created some sort of moral guidelines or moral things they talked about. That is the thing he said. It's a beautiful thing by itself, a speech. And the final thing is how his devotional and religious thing, he believed in prayers and love, getting love through the prayers. He is talking so beautifully about the last portion. In between, I'm not touching those two, in between are these agreements. That is directly connected to us. I don't know how to speak. At least I will listen to others and get it from some good wisdom inside me. For me, and I have to make a request here, that everybody, whoever is reading, thinking about reading this book or something, always keep in your mind the meditation experiences with you, because this mindfulness meditation and this 4 agreements goes hand in hand. Definitely, each one has a reflective experience which will give you a corrective message from your meditation. That's a beautiful way they are connected. That's why I want to see, whenever I think of impeccable word, I am really going into the deep meditation when I got some excellent experience what's happened to put me in the correct path if I am down or anything. That's really a good thing, parallelism going on in this, and that's the way. And this author, he is telling, the word is given to us by God. That is the Tolic wisdom. It's a very good blessing to us. If we use it properly, it's a magic. It creates magic. If we are messing it, if we are abusing it, it becomes some black magic. That is true. Most of us only create black magic. I was so worried to use the word, it's very loaded word, but the master of that impeccable word, he is using it, so I used it. That is a magical, that's a black magic. Definitely true. And that's what he is building that one as it's going on. And and also this, the 4 agreements, which is all, I am just keeping the last one. The 3 agreements are really interrelated to each other. We don't even need to talk separately because they are all like braiding 3 braids with your hair. They are coming together. If there is one, it is connected to the other. It brings in other. If you have the second one, the third one is automatically joining. That is the way one word creates the mess. The second word creates fear and taking all the poison inside. And the third agreement, which is absolutely finished. Everything is gone. He is bad. This is worst. I don't even think he can do. This is the way the assumptions build. So the 3 of them are together. What is the result? It takes away our freedom. It takes away our inner peace. It takes away our independent way of thinking and functioning as an excellent human being that we are not doing. At least I am so glad I am involved in the meditation, which helps me to tune myself, which helps me to actually nicely give us beautiful covering around me so that I can grow into that, not being affected by any of these three monstrous, I should say not monstrous, 3 negative agreements. That is the way, because the way he explains, they are all really touching your heart if you go into it. I'm just giving my views, what I understood. And that is the thing at all. How everything, what is agreement then? Any language is called the code for communication. And any agreement, this is whatever we say, that's reflected through the words. You know why I like to take it this way? Because I am so impressed by the rare words. Who will use the word agreement every day? No, I never heard it. Maybe I am not smart enough to use it. Except in my work, I'm a contract specialist. I have to say provider agreement, provider this thing. Only I know that agreement, the legal term. And second one is how impeccable. I asked one day, Chandra sir, what is impeccable? I didn't even, first time in my life, I am hearing that word. Maybe I heard it somewhere, I didn't pay attention to it, but I know what it is, and I heard it. That's the second aspect. And also hooking. Gosh, that is hooked a person. Absolutely symbolic, most interesting way of saying how the word can hook you from one heights to the bottom. And how you can be moved, you can be hooked, and you keep on hooking everybody through your self-assumptions and taking things personally, and you are going to be going after everybody. And on the top of it, for the assumptions, the gossip is the best companion. The gossip will come and join. Self-pity is there already. You are so low yourself, I can't do this, it's so sad, I am really bad, and all those things. And then gossip, come on, everybody will go, oh, sorry, I have to feel bad about you, I'm so sorry this happened to you, I don't think it shouldn't have happened. And in that mind, for that woman, she doesn't speak the correct thing. She feels good for your action, you got it, that's what she will be thinking. So many discrepancies, and this is going to be going around like a gossip. We had experienced this from our school time. The maths teacher is so bad. Don't even think about her. She is very difficult to handle and she is giving hard things. That kind of image is created by that one person. So that comes spread like a wildfire. So all students fail in that class. So that's the way. These are all simple life experience. This is happening at the corporate level. I have seen so many things happen because I worked all the time in the corporate world until I retired. So many things happening. They think we don't know. We know what's happening there, how they are twisting and changing and giving each one, not very inclusive, changing their topics, say something to you, thinking it's very direct, right one, and absolutely that's changed in the different group. That is the way the things are happening there. They all need a long, everlasting, eternal meditation to be trained for all the CEOs and all the big people in this country, in any corporative world. That's very important. And also in the hospitals between doctor and patient. Whatever the doctor says, I ask, oh yeah, this patient will give all his opinion and say, you have to give me that medicine. I have seen it in India for many times, they will give the advice and doctor has to prescribe those ones. So that is the way, the assumption and charge taking in the wrong way. So now going into how impeccable word as an agreement is powerful, is very energetic, is very positive. It is with your trust comes out, and it is going to give a good vibration only to people who are listening. Because if I say, Deepa, you look so professional, if I say it, that's giving her the power. That is giving the energy to her. She feels, it's not that she is going to be jumping or anything, but she will feel, oh, I get the respect. I'm so happy. That's what we feel. So that is the nature of this impeccable word. Other than that, I said, do you think you are so great? I don't think I want you to do this for me. This is not the right thing to do, and I feel I am super and that person is inferior to me. All this my mind is making. So I'll say, no, I don't like you. There are three things we can say. How the mind, the limited mind, self-assumed mind, that is taking things for yourself, that mind will say, they will come and tell them, I don't like you. And I think I sort of like to work with you. And you are my angel. All these different kinds of comments coming. If I have that ability, if I have that awareness, I would definitely say, I don't care. This is not me. I know who I am. I have my capacity. I believe in myself. That is whatever you give your agreement and your belief, all those ones are yours. It's not mine. So I am not going to worry. I'm not going to respond to you. That's the thing. And what Buddha was telling, something, anything, any reaction you want to give, which one you always want to give a faster reaction, if it is based on anger, jealousy, and kind of hatred, and who is she to say that kind of attitude? All those people are ready to smash and give the response for something. If somebody says you're a fool, they are ready to jump on them. But Buddha, great saint of 2,500 years ago, the one who discovered, who actually evolved that meditation, Anapanasati, which we are all doing now, mindfulness meditation. What he said, he was telling, for any of the response, the passing is the best. Pass. Pass is taking few minutes time. Go. Don't immediately respond. Passing has such a good energy. It has the wisdom-filled thing. It is like the emptiness filled with quantum energy. That's the same thing here. The passing for a few minutes in silence, that is going to give such a great energy and give you the kind of your greatest thing for you to, have some realized wisdom. That is giving. Wisdom may be a big language he is using, big agreement, but that is true. Wisdom to each person. If I take a pass, and you know what Sati Sai Baba is telling, if you are angry, if you are going to thrash somebody, if you feel like that way, please immediately leave the place, take a cup of cold water, sit and meditate. That's what he said. And here, this is what he is telling. Most of the people, highest saints, highest masters, they all said, response, and I am so happy with this passing, and that one is a wonderful state of thing to get a little bit away from freedom from any of these three things. Why I am bringing and mixing and matching all these things? Because they are all together. There is no question about it. If I am if you are going to be living in that moment, if you think it is all you are taking charge of your life, if you feel there is nobody else to go with you, you are by yourself, and if you want to consider, why should I take this assumption? I know him very well, why I made it? And no, that's okay, I don't care for him. He is the one who is to be blamed at. All these piling assumptions we are getting. If we have everything, that's what's happening in our life. So what I am, the thing is now we are slowly getting into the other the aspect of the thing, that is 4 agreements. What is, I am going to consider my best, giving the best. The 4th agreement is like an umbrella agreement, because that is the pure consciousness is going to come in time to give us the wisdom, come in time to transform us. That is coming from our meditative wisdom. That is what it is. And that's the way I see it. That is not an agreement that's an agreement in the highest level. Then only we can give the good things. We can do the best. And there is a purity of heart filled with love. We can give the best from our things. Anytime you are sick, you are happy, you are anything happening, you will be giving, you will do the right thing. You will do it with full honesty and consciousness. That can be possible only mindfulness, awareness. That is the only thing you can do it. So that is the way I am just feeling. That's I wish I'm smart. Okay. If somebody comes and tells you, you know what, even if before someone tells you are you are a fool, you don't understand anything. In that case, what will happen is, if I feel, yes, I think I'm really a fool. I'm thinking this is what's going to happen. That's why I couldn't get that job. That's why the interview failed. I cannot do this. Even meditation also, I cannot even focus. I'm really must be a very low energy person, low feel. If that thoughts get into your mind, in your belief, that becomes your truth. That's what he is telling, why impeccable words are very important, because that makes you a truthful belief. It's a lie, based on lie. You don't know, you are so confused, and the poisonous things, the thing hateful, so low self-esteem, and very bad mood, and having angry mood to everybody, and very wounded pride, everything happens because of that impeccable word which is misused. That is one of the major thing on this thing. And easily it is very hard to break any of his beliefs. That's the problem. Only later on, sometimes somebody comes and say, hey, you are so smart. You could have taken the lead for that project. I think you are the correct. I'm going to tell them you are the correct person. That puts me in heaven, because I feel something so entirely opposite thing coming to me, and that shattered my belief system. And I think, I am smart. I can do this job. I can take up this job. Slowly, all my antenna is getting up, and I am really ready to do that. That's the greatest thing. That way, your belief is slowly moving out. So you are not fixed to that belief, at least freed from one negative belief. You are gone. This is like a rotation going up and down, up and down. Anytime anything has happened, somebody give you a comment, somebody comes and say, you are really fat. I can see yourself, you look so fat. That is the kind of most non-impeccable word. It's as full of poisonous effect. Because I know if anybody says about physically any others, the human tendency, we will get immediately our face changed, everything changed. They will feel so unhappy. Then somebody comes and tells you are really, like a fat person. Why you are so fat? That's the way. But understand, that is his point of view. That is his belief. He has some problem. He has something going on in his life, in his physical, mental conditions. This or all, he has a big bundle of history. But he is coming and saying this, giving this agreement. And this person is so weak, already thinking he's big, he's fat, you have to reduce it, he cannot get the job because of this, he can't do this job. Your mind is in the turmoil, thinking, so weak, low self-esteem, you are readily accepting whatever coming from there. Yes, I think so, I don't know what to do. That makes you flat. You have become a prisoner to that, taking everything on yourself, accepting it. And also, this is not going to change whenever this is coming out. But when you have that kind of realization, when it comes one day, through what I said, look along your meditation experience. Definitely what we were 4 years ago when we started, definitely we are different now. different than yesterday what I was understanding. I am understanding Chandra sir every day different, because he gives so much energy to the same thing, and it comes in different thing, different way it comes. I'm so happy I'm able to catch some of the nuances. It comes out different. I even write to him, this is what it is and stuff, because that's the way I feel it. Every time it changes. And so nothing is permanent. We all change. Our beliefs change, our thoughts change, our culture change, everything change. And on that point, these agreements should change too. The agreement, the impeccability, the quality it won't change. You can't change it. You can't mess with that. Only the giving best. You give your best thing. The umbrella which is covering all these three has to come now and then and throw in some lights of wisdom and tell them, it is not your problem, it's his problem. He has some problem. But this is not, people may think, how this is going to happen? I never had any of these experience before. But that's where the raising your consciousness coming from the meditation. That I can feel it from his book. He has done a lot of this kind of meditation. He was such a big saint, that Mughal. And I don't know him that much, but the first book, I'm impressed. I fell in love with that book. So this book gives you a good idea of what you can say, what you cannot say. But it's up to you. Nobody is forcing you. You better say the good word, otherwise you are going to face the consequences. You are the one loser. And actually Buddha says, if you want to go deep down, to go deep, high up. If you want to go deep, only by deep down, you can go deep, high up, higher up. That's a beautiful thing. Buddha said it. You take your time pass. Don't respond to anything. Then you are going to say something comes out of your own good consciousness and from your inner, that self-awareness, it's going to come out, which will give you nothing but the truth, which will tell you with your full faith, and that will become your agreement. Yes, I believe that I am capable, I can do it, I am smart. This kind of thing, not for everybody, that will show up in my action. When I go to the interview and stuff, the way I communicate, when I do my work, the way I do it. Now I'm getting better even with my Zoom. I feel I am getting much more. All I had was, everything was very bad, taking things for myself. I used to be, how can I be so free like handling this one? How can I do this job though I can speak? These technical things was my biggest assumption, that I made it myself. That's my assumption. Slowly I came out little by little. It's but only thanks to the meditation things. That's the second one. And then the assumption, whenever there is positivity, whenever there is openness, whenever there is free dialogue, whenever there is conversation, and whenever there is your brain, your heart and soul are acting from the depth of your heart, depth of your consciousness, that will be definitely a great thing for us to get out of this prison. These three police or prisoners, they are ready. Make them. I am not going to take anything personally to me. It's not for me. Because I am better than that. I can feel better. We will feel so fresh when you understand and come out of it. How I had this stupid, idiotic belief all this time, thinking I can't do this. And also, the self-assumption is also very bad trait. That is, I have done this project, I gave ideas to this, so I am going to be the lead person. This happens a lot in IT. I'm hearing, I'm not an IT. IT people always say, no, I thought I am going to be the project leader. Somebody is coming as project leader. I did all those things. I am capable in this. So all these, the I-ness, I, me, and mine. Krishnaji always say, I and me and mine needs to be erased from this personality, the speaker or whoever it is, and then just there will be peace and meditation and peace. That's what the result of it. That's what he will say. And that is actually, I think that is what we are saying in our mindfulness meditation. Everything is minute to minute you have to observe. So whatever whoever says, never mind, I am not going to pay attention to it. I am complete. The day you get that wisdom, that giving the best is coming to you that tells you. Whatever somebody comes and tells you you are fat or not, I know myself. I have it's your agreement, it's your decision, it's your faith. You are talking to me. That's nothing to do with me. So I am aware, mine is different, so I can do my own, thing, and it's not going to bother me. I am not going to take anything personally, whatever you say. Until that word comes of it, for that agreement is going to be bossing you around, putting you in the prison. That's what's going to happen. We miss so many opportunities because of that. And that's where I was even telling, I used to drive car for 35 years here, go to work, everything, coming here and stuff. Recently, after my husband passed away, I have anxiety started. I cannot drive. I feel like whenever I'm driving in the high speed in the highway, I feel like the whole thing is going to break and I'm going to go up. These are all mind-making tricks. This is my own impression, my own image. Everything comes to me just to prevent me not doing that function. That is not correct. That's really, I felt, maybe some other, physical efficient problems also. It's all given medication, that's fine. But that is the way things are happening. You don't know. The body and mind are so related. They are like body, and the shadow is mind, shadow is body. So anything it can do. So the immediately something happens, the body starts its own action. It follows everything, whatever the mind says. So that is the kind of relationship they have, that coherency we have in a body. So it is possible for us, anything negative comes, the positivity and the wisdom is always going along with that. That is going to come out when we do that, as Chandra sir was telling, how those emptiness is filled with the quantum energy field. Quantum energy. That is going to help us. That's going to bring our consciousness to the higher level. So all these things will make no difference at all whenever we think about it. The assumption is the most cruel kind of agreement. I should say, I don't know any other word to say, not bad words, because sometimes using, even for the impeccability, I want to say, in this country, they use every 1 minute, every 3 person, one person uses the cuss word. Everything, it becomes normal in the professional corporate world. Everybody uses any words, so nobody can say anything against it. But they don't even know, they think that's a trend. That's modern. If you don't use any cuss word, you are really not good. You don't belong to that culture. So that's the way the mind is, and the whole community assumptions, that is corporate assumptions, there's a whole social assumptions. These are all pushing us down to be worried about you, worried about this side, worried about everybody. That is the things it is coming up. If we understand, yesterday was, again I have to go to my master Chandra sir, he said one thing, if you understand to take one word as your agreement you want to follow, automatically it's going to take you, if you are true to it, if you believe in that, and if you are going to be absolutely consciously following that belief, that truth, definitely everything is going to fall in that good place. I cannot, every time, because when I go and do one time, if I am aware of it, and when somebody says something, this happens between husband and wife, that's very most relative, contemporary examples. So you will say, both are working. So you will say, no, in a hurry we have to run. So we will say, no, I'm doing this, I kept it there, this, that, and she will be running. And then the husband has to take the child and put it in the daycare or in the school or something, he has to run. So this is the way, and no proper communication happened. Even in the previous night, they didn't do, because they expect, he knows, she knows, the expectation. What will happen Monday, Tuesday, this is what happened. We don't know. He doesn't know if you ask, she doesn't know if you ask him. That is the way. Now, I'm not referring to any family, I'm just bringing in generic example. It's my personal disclosure too. This has happened so many times, it's happened. Then you come home first. Then who is to be blamed? There is nothing in the milk or nothing, we didn't buy it, you didn't get it, the child has to be brought into those things. Why he didn't tell me? Then I have to call him. Then he is telling, I am in a meeting, I can't come. I have led classes to my students, I cannot come now. You didn't tell me. No, I have a special class. These are all kind of assumptions, mutual assumptions on each other. I expect him to do this, he expected me that I know already. These are all, even Don was actually beautifully explaining those things too, how this is happening between husband and wife. These are all daily small things, but small things come into big issues, and that is leading to big lack of agreements, lack of love, that cuts the relationship, that is becoming in the form of divorce. That is sad in individual cases. If we only fix this small thing, not to assume, not to have your own preconceived ideas. That's what Krishnamurti would say, preconceived notions about a person. Husband and wife married, they are marrying to two images. I know Deepa is going to be, not Deepa, I am calling myself, Chandra will be this way. That's what my husband Sri thinks. And I will say, Sridhar is like this after a few times. There is no freshness we have. We all connecting to the images. He behaves, he's going to say this. I know he expects this from me, I'm going to cook this today. This is the way the life becomes so married between two images. I didn't like that at all from J. Krishnamurti in the beginning, but now, after the meditation, after hearing all this independent thinking, this kind of freedom in assumptions and all those things, I feel that is absolutely good when he said it, because I had listened to him in person. All these things he was telling, I couldn't stand that time. How can he say the bonding between husband and wife is love? It's not the images, but that is the moral truth behind it. We become two individuals, two independent. We all have to be free. Understand both. Don't make assumptions. Won't take anything personally. And always try and be aware of what you are using, how you are saying, how things are. It's not, you don't need to be highly linguist person, or you don't need to be a big English master or Hindi master or whatever you are. Just to use with the politeness, with the love in your heart, and with that kind of attitude, definitely that will carry all this impeccableness in the word, whatever we are using. That is for sure. I love to even give that idea to him. I'll tell him, we don't need anything. That's where, when he is slowly going into the end of it, he is telling about, I just touched some of the things what he said, how the love, how prayers for love, he talks about that old wisdom, the spiritual wisdom or religious wisdom of the Tolic style. He was telling how people prayed for giving love. The love should be infinite. The love should be most powerful energy, and that one should be for everybody. And whatever somebody says, with our assumption, we have hatred, anger, we have everything against the other person. But with that love, I can just smile and look at the person in eye to eye and say, hey, I love you. If you have that capacity, that means you can easily win, you can easily handle any of these assumptions. Even if you make so many assumptions, you think that's the way you behave, that's the way he behaves, that's what I am. These are all going to be just erased from you only when that big umbrella is coming down and telling, keeping your heart, it's keeping it up, and it says that you open yourself to different things. That's what we say, open yourself to different possibilities. Nothing is fixed. It's all changing. Change is the only permanent thing. So you are going to change. Your belief is going to change. So be open anytime. Don't take somebody else's agreement, somebody else's things as yours. It's nothing to do with you. You should have that openness to ask question. Immediately clarify it on the spot. Ask him, is this what you told me that? No, don't bring in, you said it the other day. And I know you are going to say it tomorrow. No, these are not past, not future. Live in this power of now. Now ask him. If anything happens, ask him. This is what you are telling. So I am so much inspired by the book, but the concepts, not by the book, the way it comes, because you know why? This is our day-to-day life things. We are able to absolutely reflect to it, mirror that, and that is our take home. What do you have? Is it time to stop? Hello? Deepa, is it time to stop?
Actually, yeah, we are close to the hour, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. I'm just to be closing. I'm going to just to say one last thing is that is I need to see my page because that's really a good thing I learned from this whole message is if everything if somebody whoever is thinking of sharing, giving, loving, surrendering and keeping yourself so open and free to be free to be served and free to be used, that is taken that as your agreement, that means the white magician is there with you, because that's what he is calling. You have become so open. You are the light unto yourself, says Buddha. That's what you are. So nobody's opinion, nobody's words, nobody's thing is going to come and impact me. I am answerable to my prana. I am answerable to my own energy. I am for myself. That's not ego, it is the truth. Believe in you, just to have your faith, and that is what it's going to be saving you. And that will automatically gives that loving, compassionate, and the empathetic word whenever you talk. That's going to come out. These agreements can be, if you think of it, easily can be succeeded if we only put our mind to it. I cannot do it. We can only take the horse to the water, but we can't make it drink. It's us, our call from within. Sometimes we get so many inner chatter coming out from us, that's our own voice. That is the one creating all sorts of this poison. Oh, he said that, no, are you going to do it? No, don't do it. It's not different, It's happening for every decision, this is what's happening. Every time. That is the assumption making base. That creates the assumption. That is going to build an edifice. That's going to become a big worldwide cosmic assumptions. That is, we can easily stop it from the bottom. That's in our hand. We have to set our mind to it. Humbly, I would like to, everybody will surrender to this and take it so with such a good value of your life. It's not nobody's lecture, no book is important. It's in your hand. They are yours. So it's us to see how we can move from one consciousness to different higher conscious level. Like Aurobindo says, one mental consciousness, higher mental consciousness, super mental consciousness, and supra mental consciousness. I don't know. That's what maybe Patriji calls the cosmic consciousness, cosmic energy, how we are going to be mixed with them. With this, I would like to thank Buddha Quantum Foundation and especially Chandra sir, who gave me this inspiration, who lit my wisdom, whatever I had before, little bit, and then make me read books and stuff. I'm not a reader at all. I'm reading now. And my guru, who sent me to a correct place and said, you go and start your spiritual journey. And I'm telling my husband, I'm doing this for you. Then you are really be happy. I'll make you happy. When you are not here, I didn't do it. And I'm thanking Deepa, madam. Deepa, you are I want to call you Deepa, madam. You are so sweet, and I really like to communicate with some person who has that kind of openness. She is looking like a good, impeccable personality sitting there. I'm glad you didn't put me there in that space. I can't talk. I am mirroring everything, seeing you as my impeccable first quality. So thank you all. Thank you everybody for attending. I'm so happy to do this. This is my honor. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. It's wonderful to hear this great wisdom insights from you. Thank you. Beautiful details you had captured and explained. Connection with what we are really living in day to day. It was wonderful listening to you. Dear friends, if you have any questions to Chandra ma'am relevant to this topic, anything with respect to meditation, please raise your hand. I can enable you to talk. If there's anything that you want to like to share with the group here, please enable, raise your hand. Master class has a beautiful attendance today. Thank you so much to everybody for making time. This is a wonderful attendance, ma'am. Not seen this much of attendance for a while. Dear friends, anybody, any questions? With respect to meditation or with respect to the 4 agreements, or if you have anything to share to this group, it's a wonderful group. Absolutely no judgments. Every insight is an insight. Every bit that you experience and you share has a value to another person who's listening here. And I have, in all my experience, I can tell you, I haven't found a non-judgmental group like the one we are here. Okay. Every class that you attend, every session you attend in Buddha CEO is a group of souls who are connected with each other and absolutely no judgment. Nobody thinks anything about or judges the other person's conversation. So feel free to open yourself and talk. And you can, one of our friends here had asked where this link is in YouTube. Ma'am, you can search on Buddha CEO Saturday Masterclass. You can find today's video in YouTube.
Ma'am, otherwise they can see in the app also. We'll upload by within 24 hours that recording in the app. They check in the they can check in the app itself, ma'am.
Oh wow, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, I always use the app for the 40-day Sankalp. That is another best, that's a reliable place for me because it's on my phone. It's easy to access and you have the recorded sessions. Please use the app. You are getting a lot of messages, Chandra ma'am, from everyone offering their thankfulness and gratitude.
Thank you.
Please see the messages. They're all for you. Thank you, friends. If nobody has questions, we would like to wind up. And
Deepa, before that,
yes,
excuse me, I would like to just to say, I
yes,
didn't,
ma'am.
if somebody expects the 4 agreements separately, why it is not, no, that's not the way I use that book for. That is my, like a spiritual guide, by my wisdom guide for my meditation, which is, I even thought about having a request with Chandra sir to create one meditation session for 50 days, 40 days or something on 4 agreements, because that is a wonderful tool to transfer ourselves. That's what I was thinking. So I just want to add that one. Thanks for everybody, whoever here are sitting in the early morning, at night for you and morning for us. So thank you. Thanks a lot. My heartfelt gratitude to everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Deepa.
Hello, Ken sir.
Thank you, Chandra ma'am. It was a wonderful session, and I was listening to you from YouTube and jumped in to say thank you to you. You always inspire us with your great energy, enthusiasm, your creativity, your dedicatedness towards inspiring others, and be your true self. I was reading this book from Maxwell Maltz, Psycho-Cybernetics. It was,
Oh my God.
told, it was introduced by me by TKP sir. And when I was reading this book, said, like, why do we really like babies? The question is, like, why do we really like babies? They do not have money. They do not really can help you with anything. Like, they do not have any kind of skills, but we still like babies. Why? Because they're true to their heart, right? They reflect what you are, like what your inner soul is. Like, when I see you, I feel like, you are a reflection of that true self, and you're inspiring always, and you have that true nature, and that personality always inspires us to see our true self. Thank you very much, Chandra madam. It's always grateful to know you and be with you.
Such a great words coming from our master Kiran, and I see him for a few years. I know him in the retreat, some Mount Shasta and other places when we went. And I thought he was a big man coming from India. Big man, no emotional connotation. I'm just using it colloquially. And he's coming from India, and I felt he's doing so many things. I'm so impressed. I used to tell him also, I thought you are somebody different. You are the one here. You are such a youngster. I didn't know that. That's great, because I can see you blossoming with the way you talk and the way you think from the first day to as of every day and seeing it. Kiran, you are awesome. I don't even to call Kiran Ji or something. You are awesome. Everybody in Buddha are awesome people. So I like that thing. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kiran sir. Ladini ma'am, we can conclude the session.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 I'm so grateful.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Chandra ma'am. Thank you, Kiran sir. Thank you, Ladini ma'am.
Thank you, everybody. Ladini, thank you, madam. Whoever is in the technical side, thank you. Thank you all. You gave me the full moral support and my technical support. Thank you. Thank you, Kiran.